No, 2-all, and your horsey goes 2-all now against the Joel, the legend, the younger.
The only thing I have in my favour here it is Dave Rothwell's break, and if ever I needed Dave to run a rack, it's right now.
It's been a scratchy match with Joel and Roth. Yeah. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Yeah, you were right though, Robbo. Maybe off the yellow. Maybe
you don't know if he knocks that in.
Oh, if it goes in, yeah.
You don't question it.
I think he probably played it a little bit hard for my liking.
Maybe, yeah.
I like just maybe rolling it over there with a little bit of drag, and because the force of the pocket when it hit was what stopped it from going in. But I think he was trying to get out with the wide. I don't think he needed to get out.
No, he was on balls automatically.
Yeah, so I think he just really needed to concentrate on potting it and not hitting it so hard. But that frame's gone. We're into this one, and yeah.
2-all.
Oh my God.
Second round. Last 64. Hey? Decider, yeah.
And
Joel gets his money worth.
Dave has come up dry. Dave has come up dry, and Joel's at the table, but I cannot see a starter here, guys. Well, a starter on yellow, but then you've got a red.
Maybe the plant, so the red in the middle of the table onto the yellow onto the red, and then stunning the white over into that little cluster of 2 yellows and a red. So play the plant and then stun force into that.
Yeah, well, it looks like that's what he's looking at.
And then you're a good chance to have a linking ball for that yellow that's near the rail.
Yep.
I think you got to hit this with a fair bit of pace.
And he has collected both balls.
I would have liked more movement on the 2 reds on the left-hand side. I think at that pace he was always pushing them to the rail. I think nothing bad could have happened there unless missing the pot.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen him really cannon into those ones on the left-hand side a bit more.
Saying that,
instantly Jake's here, and I feel like I'm going to call a shot wrong. I'm not going to call a shot while Jake's watching.
I just wanted to score up there.
Okay, he's gone. Now I'm correct no matter what I say again.
So what's So he's playing the ball down to cut and bring the other one out, and he has spotted that. I think this game
played that well.
I think this game could be all over.
I think he's got to play the red in the middle of the table, up to the corner. Wait, does that red?
I think
that he's closest to now. Does that actually pot?
Well, I don't think it passes past the other red. He's going around to look at it now, and we can't see the look on his face to find out.
Dan should have a face cam.
Well,
we need a mic up the players so we can say, Joel, is that red
Joel could
on?
have a head cam to show us.
Yeah. GoPro.
With him still looking at it, though, I think it actually must go if he's actually still looking at it, because he wouldn't be looking at it. I think he's probably going to play the shot you were saying. Cut the red in the centre.
Something came up here before, Dan. It said 2026. Is that supposed to be?
We go next year.
Someone pointed out earlier. I didn't know what they were talking about.
No, he's playing the top red.
I think the white's is going to. What a good shot!
That's a very good shot.
That's a great shot. Yes. Yeah. I was trying to compute what was actually happening there.
The only thing he can do here, because he's actually got to play this a little firm to come down. So he's got to you'd want to actually hit the rail and come back up.
Yeah. Or is he trying to cannon the yellow?
No, I think in between the 2 yellows, but you just want to hit it with a bit of conviction so you come back out. You don't actually want to sit on that. Yeah, that.
Okay.
Like that, yeah.
Jeez, I thought it was way thinner than that.
But saying that, if that's the case, if he didn't play this red before, does it go?
See, now the thing is, if it goes, it would go on the outside jaw. That means he has to pot the red
See,
thinner.
looking there, it doesn't look like it goes.
Which means that
Nah,
white,
it must go. He's down on it.
that white's going to move up the table a fair bit.
I can't see. Yeah, it goes.
So it went off the
flies in
outside
there.
jaw. That's why I said the white's going to fly up the table a little bit.
Yeah.
Now you're just
And
aiming.
this is easy, Robbie. He just
Easy.
comes up.
Oh.
Well,
I'm aiming to float into that yellow. Float, Jamie, on the left-hand rail.
You're going to float up there, Jamie. I think he just plays this with a little bit of top right. Just comes off the side rail.
Right-hand side
and
over
goes
this
straight
distance.
down.
Is he going to dead weight it?
Yeah,
oh, right.
perfect.
He's
Couldn't have
played
got
that
it
great.
any better.
See, for me, any shot
And
with side right
there
now
goes me
seems
horse,
impossible.
chopped up
yeah.
and sent to the friggin' factory.
Yeah, I forgot about
Chop
that.
it up for friggin' dog meat.
Was that off a dry break? That was a dry
Yes,
break
dry
too.
break,
Ah, that's unsatisfying.
Anyway,
Joel just doesn't miss these. It just does not
No.
get missed. Well, that was a tough match. There was a lot of cat and mouse and to and fro. And a lot of those matches always
I think the
tend
match
to go
there
Joel's way.
where Dave fell out was putting the black out of turn, and then it went Joel's way. It was otherwise that frame would have been. Dave was in the box seat with that frame, and from 1-1, it's a total difference. Now we're on Lagan Brain and Shannon Hinchcliffe. Is that how you pronounce it? Not sure. Do you know what? I actually know this bloke, but didn't realise his name was Shannon Hinchcliffe until I've actually looked at him playing now.
Oh, right.
I actually played with him in the side in Warrnambool about 12 years ago.
That was a while ago. He's in a bit of trouble here.
In a lot of trouble. And I think he's a little bit wide there where he's playing that.
Oh, hang on.
Yes.
I wasn't far off.
Close.
Wasn't far off.
Close. Still a little bit of work for Logan here. But we'll take this first red.
So the route is the two reds on the right-hand side next to each other. You play them. Then you're coming down for the red on the near the rail. Then you're potting the red close to the middle of the table. And then you're playing the red to the left middle, and you're coming up the table for the red right up the closest where he is to now. You're potting that, and then you've got the red to the right middle, and then you've got the black down the rail.
Now, if we had a texter, we could have drawn that, but
He's going to do. He'll do what I told him.
I think this is the shot I would play now.
Eliminate these two, and then start with the one on the bottom rail, and go around clockwise.
Does this red pass the black to the corner? No.
I'm going to pass you on to a much better player and commentator.
Oh, now don't be like that. Who is it? I might want to.
Jamie Stevens.
I might want to talk with him. Who is it? Oh no, I'll
Jamie
talk with him. Yeah, I'm not going to say he's a better player.
I'm Jamie Stevens. How are you?
We've just got Michael Scary coming into the commentary. So we should get some good commentary now instead of some bad that we've had.
Nah, I'm all good. I'm just going to wing it. So Robbo's playing Jake. I can't pronounce his last name, but
Razengar.
that's it. Any of the big Calcutta names dropped?
Yes, I just lost my horse in Dave Rothel.
Oh, really?
Potted the black out of turn at 1-0 up.
Oh, wow.
And Logan has just chopped that.
Who did Rothel play? Who did Dave Rothel play?
Joel Younger.
Oh, Joel, okay.
Joel
that's a
was
tough
missing
one.
a few shots, but so I'm down to only a couple of horses now. So I'm going to have to get a whip out, I think.
Yep. Whatever it takes. What a setup we have here, though. Like, got to thank Dan for all this.
Yes, he's.
I do all right with one phone, and he's got multiple cameras, multiple screens, 8 suitcases.
He's got pretty much everything covered.
It's pretty crazy, but it's amazing. And good stuff on the Calcutta too. All that stuff was done well. Like sitting
Yes,
at
it
home,
was.
having it on the TV, having the running tally.
It was actually really good to be able to see where you were, and you knew what percentages were
yeah.
without having to try and work out stuff that was already there for you.
Technology finally working with us.
Yes, instead of against. All we need to do now is bring a bit of that into our pool game.
Yep, that's it. So Logan, I'm sure you've touched on Logan's recent $25 and $50 win in the comps over the weekend.
Yes, I was unfortunate
very well.
not to make it with him. I got done by Jamo in the semi-final.
Another informed player.
No, I just chopped up at 2-0 up.
Haven't been to a comp like this in quite a long time, and it's
No, Michael, I haven't seen you anywhere for quite a while.
yeah, I'm just sort of doing a bit of fishing now and laying low and
Yeah, I've seen
doing
you,
some family
seen
stuff.
seen you out with the boat and doing a bit of family stuff, which is good.
Yeah,
And sometimes the break gives you, a bit more thrive and strive to win.
no, I think I'm just happy, literally just playing in 1 or 2 tournaments a year, and that's sort of about it now. I just sort of want to go back to enjoying the game a little bit for what it is, and
Yeah,
I've put a lot of pressure on myself over the last 10, 15 years, and
Well,
I
you've
just sort of
done-
want to relax a bit now.
well, you've done nearly everything you need to do, Scary.
Yeah, I'm happy with what I've done.
And
so.
you've achieved pretty much, I would say, an accomplished player to go back-to-back Australian titles and then runner-up the following year, which is that's just freak. That's a great shot from Shannon.
Thanks, Jamie. You're going to start trolling me now, are you?
What happened there?
Jack.
Ah, righto. You see that. And Shannon, that wiped its feet, but it did go in.
Oh, Logan's confused. He's sitting in black now. Not
Yeah,
white.
that's not the white ball, but does it? That went
It'd be a
straight
foul
in.
anyway if you hit the black. So.
Yeah, it's no good,
I
is
wouldn't worry about
yeah,
it.
Nah. And I do like your online stuff you're doing. I think that's helping out a lot of young players out there.
Yeah, cheers. I'm posting videos up every Sunday afternoon, and,
Yeah.
and basically little small clips every
No.
day. So
No,
it's a lot of work, a lot of hours, but
It's
I'm
good to
getting a lot of
see.
good feedback. Trying to get
it's-
back to the game.
Exactly, it's good to see you out there doing things like that for the younger kids to come through and see stuff.
And it can be for
even
everyone
myself,
too.
Yeah. Who's been playing the game for years, and just seeing a few of your clips and working out things off, it helps everybody's game.
I appreciate that. It's all the good comments that I get that keep me going. You get some
Yeah.
negative ones thrown in there.
Just
but
delete them, mate. Don't listen to
Yeah.
the negative comments. If there's negative, they don't know what they're talking about, I would say.
Oh, look, it's more just how I see it rather than, it's what I see, what I've done over the last 20 odd years, just it's how I see things. And
Yeah.
if it can help players, then sweet.
Yeah.
What a cracking shot straight up there by
That
Jake.
is, Jake's played a huge shot there.
So in my EDPL team on a Tuesday night, Jake is, and he's come a long way actually over the last few years.
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, this is his game. He's just
He gets down, hits the
yeah.
ball,
He can
and
lose in 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
he can win in 10 minutes.
I think he needs to work out what they call feathering. Play a couple more feathers on a couple of shots like that, and he might pop them. But that was just
It's more exciting watching Jake play anyway. Mark gets down, and it's just start
it's-
falling asleep.
it's a bit like a Georgie Zamaya when he comes up and plays. Well, forget about commentating what shot he's going to play because it can be.
Smashes everything at 100%. Actually, in Mark's fairness, he has tried speeding up over time, but he won't go back and watch this anyway, so it won't really matter.
No.
Oh, he's tried to play a double and missed it completely. No, he's actually tried to
I
play
don't
safe.
think so. I think he was just trying. Yeah.
So I think he's actually baiting Jake to. I think Jake can actually he can make the out here if he can get some angle on the one in the centre and then sort of nudge into the red and yellow. But if he wants, he could actually break up the red and yellow and screw back and try and get under that red and get Mark and put Mark under the pump a bit.
Oh, now.
Like if he just missed that, then that would have been good for him.
I think if he pots this and falls, he can actually land. He's missed that anyway, but he could have screwed back under here, potted this red in the centre and screwed back and played this red through.
People can't understand when you say under here and
no,
point to the screen.
Point to the screen. I do realise that, but I was actually talking to you,
I know, but
Mr. Scary.
But then no one knows what you're talking about.
I know. I realise that. It's actually when I've heard commentary on here and I think, we need to protect stuff. We need to be able to draw on the screen.
No, we've done that before, but I think people
didn't
get carried
work.
away.
Yeah. A shot from Shannon there, and
a lot of support there for Jakey on the commentary.
That's actually a good shot from Jake.
It's Mark's just going to reply back with another
Mark's
one.
going to just say, well, you can do that, I can do better.
This is where I think maybe a few shots ago, if you sort of opened up this area and screwed back, he would have put Mark under a bit of pressure straight away. But he's played another good safety there, and Mark's actually in a
I actually don't think he has. I think he's on this yellow to the centre.
Does it sneak past the other yellow?
I think it sneaks past it, yeah. Oh, my bad. I called the shot and it went in.
You're right. I think you're right. It's all right. Accidents happen.
I've got to get something right, mate.
I thought it actually was going to try and play safe, but it was on.
I don't know whether Robbo plays the top end yellow into the corner pocket here to go into the red.
He's just trying to actually stay in the frame here. Like he's still out of position a little bit. He just
now I was right.
Now he can. I wonder if that sneaks.
If that sneaks past the black,
it's okay anyway.
It goes in any other pocket, doesn't it? Yeah.
He just needs to transition now from the yellow that's near the red to the yellow that's the bottom right.
I think there's a gap there, Scary, that he can play this yellow in anyway.
So I think he just pots this and maybe blue spots the white. Oh no, he's going to.
No, he's going to. I think he's come back a little far for that cut, so he's got to.
That's good.
Yeah, now he's right. I think he can actually hold here using the red.
Just going to nick past the red and come back out.
Yeah. Hold off the red,
Yep. It's nicked into the red there.
Into the side rail here, and
he's made that shot.
He's
made that shot look really easy. It was actually
it's not that
an
easy
shot. That.
And Robbo goes 1-0 up.
So is this race to 4 now or 3?
Race to 4, yes.
That's huge. So this is the last 32 now. Race to 4. Geelong Open. Slate Open.
Where is it?
I think someone's hit the letters.
Where are you?
Shannon's last name. I think someone's hit the keyboard a few times by accident.
Hinchcliffe?
Yeah. You know, you get annoyed at a computer game and you just start smashing the keys?
Yeah.
That's what that last name was like.
I'm not sure.
That's a good
shot. That's a good shot there.
Yeah. Oh. Bumped into Jamo.
Just pushed Jamo out of the way and said there's 2 of us out here.
Done your shoulder now, Jamo.
Yeah. Jamo actually is playing with an injury.
I'm up. I'm playing Joseph Evans, so I've got to love you and leave you.
Okay, this is huge. This is my other runner now. I'm not sure.
I push that under a hole.
Yeah, you're off.
Yeah. I'd love to say good luck, but I need young Joseph to come through. What's that? Oh, the front. Yeah, well. Yeah. I think I actually do have Shannon in one of my groups. But that's not. There is a player there that I haven't seen called up or anything. And now I'm wondering whether or not he actually qualified. It was Chase Daly. No. So now I'm thinking of that. Did he actually qualify or not? I did see him yesterday. So Robbo should leave this bottom yellow till last. So he should be able to just... he wants to land, yeah, right where he's put his... Pretty much of... This might have come a little bit far there. Unless the overheads... No, he's fine. Yeah, I'll just play this with a bit of drag just to slow up the white. So he's got the black for the centre. That's a very good shot. And Logan has played a shot there to put Shannon with a basketball ring hoop for the black. Yeah, well, there is a basketball ring here, but sometimes when you try to play these off the yellow, you're better off actually just potting it straight in. And that's not what he has done. Yeah. I think you look at that shot and you think it's a big pocket, but and as I said, and Logan has just put the white pretty much in Shannon's hand to say he's the frame.
Can you go for that?
Yes, you can. The black is actually this side of the yellow. So he just needs to just float up along the rail. Just play it with a little bit of drag so it hugs on the rail. And there'll be no dramas here. There you go, boys. I don't know what they were worried about, but Yeah. I think Robbo mops these up. And run through the middle of the two yellows here. This pot's just red. I think he's might have come a little bit high there. He's come up a bit short. And Robbo has missed that. I think he's left a very big gap there for the red to go under the yellow. I think here Robbo will take the left, or standing at balk on the right hand side red. Just come off the side rail slightly. He screws back here into the side rail, past the centre pocket, just like that. It's a very good shot from Robbo. Flirting with the centre pocket there, but he's all good. And that will be 3-0 to Robbo. This round's a race to 4. And young Logan's on and out here. I don't know from the screen whether or not the bottom ball closest to the rail goes, but if it does, that'd be the ball. Just screw back off the outside one and then, yeah, like that. Now he plays this and comes around. Sort of play this with a bit of conviction to come up to take the ball into the centre pocket. This is going to have to take some good cueing. And it's not there. And he's left Shannon. He's left Shannon with a pretty good out here. If the red passes into the, where he's just tapped the table with his hand there, if the red passes into that pocket, he should be able to just stun out off this one into the centre, then play that red into that corner, and the rest are on. Well, that's a different way, but he's still fine. If he is straight here, he can screw straight back off this red to take the red in the centre, and then he's on the other red to the other centre. And he is playing top, so it tells me it's getting harder. Unless he's thinking of playing a changeover shot here, which I don't see any advantage in that. It looks to be what he's thinking is a skill shot that hasn't worked. And looks like Robbo's about to clean these up. A very good out from Robbo. And yes, Robbo's playing very well. Table 4 with a score of 4. Yeah.
Table 4, Tyson Howie, Jake McCartney.
Tyson puts Jake out. Yeah, well done. And Logan puts the black there. Okay, so we have Michael the T Scary at the table and has missed a shot there. And Joseph has missed a double there. And Logan has just screwed the white straight back into the top pocket. There's Dan, is the match we're watching here a race to 3 or 4? You don't know, it's the last 32. Oh. Don't know. Can't see any scores over there, so. And we have Tyson Howie and Jake the Machine McCartney. We'll see who wins here, which is Jake McCartney to break. I think what we're going to get Dan next is a drone so we can fly it around the room and check some scores out. I think that'd actually be pretty good. Okay, Jake to break. And Jake has come up dry, so it'll be Tyson Howie to the table. And I think he's got an opening yellow here, which if he pots this, he's got a good chance to go. And yes, that's a very good pot from Tice. He's well, that's a good shot from Shannon, so just to get that red over there to put a cat amongst the pigeons on his yellows. And I'm not sure whether this white passes to pot the yellow in the centre, and if not, he's still on the top yellow that's in baulk. But if he can pot this one in the centre, I think he's actually, I think he's on the yellow to the centre here, and he can just slide down the table with a bit of bottom right. And yes, he is on that ball. So this is this looks to be a pretty regulation out now.
Table 7, Joel, Yama, and Anne.
Well, that's not a bad shot from Shannon on the other table. Ties Logan up on the back of his ball, and he's only gives him one long shot to the top corner. Back to Tyson's game. And he better not sit behind that, because he has sat behind the red. And this is, yeah, this is... Just... probably just play that with a little bit more conviction to make sure you don't get him behind there. And well, I'm sorry to say, but look, for Jake McCartney here, these are pretty regulation. Where they are, he's only got a... And yeah, this is, well, Jake's come a little bit far on this, so I don't think Jake will play this red down here on the top rail now. I think he'll, where he's walking now, I think he'll actually take that red and try and get position back, because he's ran out of position putting the white tight to the rail here. So I think he'll actually switch now and take this top ball that's in the pocket. And now he's back in position again. I think he can just, I think he just drops this red in and takes the other red across underneath the yellow, which gives him a bit of coverage as well. And if it does go, he can still go game. So I think he just drops this red in, comes down a little, to play that red under the yellow, and if it does go, he'll still be up the table on the other two reds.
What?
Who won the frame with Scary and that? Don't know. And yes, it actually flew in there. As I said before, now these are pretty regulation for the likes of a Jake McCartney. Don't think there's any problems here now. Okay. So Mick won the first frame. And that will be Jake McCartney, takes the first frame. And Shannon on the other table here has a very good chance of taking these balls out. And he has missed that pot. And Jake is just doing Jake things here, I think. Looks like he's on another out. And Logan just missing a ball to the centre pocket there. And Shannon needs to just concentrate a bit here and get back down on his game. Meanwhile, Jake's just doing what he does. I think Jake has just overhit that. And he needs to play another really good shot here. He needs to pop this in the centre and slide down the table and sort of hit in the centre of the ball. But I think the angle's a bit more than it looks. And that is a very good shot from Shannon. And Jake has played a huge shot there and landed fat. And Shannon has gone in off in the centre pocket. That's 2-0 up to Jake. So it looks like Logan is going to make it 2-2 here.
I have no idea what the score is over there, but
Where?
those two tables.
Um,
Guthy's one, obviously.
Scary's 2-0 up. Yeah. Just
Here, how do you know that?
because I could see him on the back screen over here.
Oh, you know what?
And that time's flown. And Tyson has missed that. And the way Jake is playing, I think he'll play very aggressive here. And Scary. And Jake has landed on that like couldn't have put it any better with his hand. And that is Jake McCartney just doing Jake McCartney things.
And this would be still only a race to 3, isn't it?
No, that's right.
That is a race to 4, yeah. And things just aren't happening for Tyson Howie. That's another dry break. There's a lot more work in this frame. This isn't regulation, even for Jake McCartney. It's got a bit of work to do. So yellows are the selection for Jake. And I see why, but I think he might have just come a fraction far. As where he's looking there is wanting to load up into these. I think he still can. And that's a good shot from Jake. So at the start of it there was no out whatsoever, but after 2 shots Jake is on another out. Hey? I'm not sure. I think he takes the ball. If he takes this ball long, he lands easier, yeah. This is a big shot, but it is Jake. And that's not in. It is in. It did not look in. And Jake McCartney's flying. When he's in this mode, we did say 6,000, but he feels like a $6 million man at the moment, I think, the way he's hitting them. Dan, they can't see when you point on the screen, but I know what you're talking about. And I only said that because Scary said that to me before when I was But I think he comes out a bit further here to take the yellow here, because then and I think he's come a little bit far because he just wanted to drop this yellow in, so he was on the other 2 yellows. But I think now he has to take the yellow furthest up to the table into the centre and try and come off the inside and go into the other yellow. This is, which is, I think he will go into the, he's looking at going into the other yellow, but he's got to be careful. I mean, he will be on the other yellow closest to the black, but he's also got to be careful that he doesn't push the other red down over the pocket, which is where he's wanting to put his other yellow. We'll know after this shot, and if he is, he's fine here. I think he plays the yellow into the centre, and he'll just go slightly past this red. Oh no, he's jacking up. And with jacking up, he has missed the pot. Makes it a lot harder when you've got to do that. And that was all because he had a roll too far. So Tyson's in with a chance. At least he's at the table. And I think the match between Scary's won. Yeah.
Scary and Robo on the other side.
And Tyson's like, yeah, look, he's gone for a big shot there, and he's got a little lucky, but I think he's throwing caution to the wind at 3-0 down. And just trying to get himself going there with the big double. Jake's just going to play a bit of a safety shot and containing here. Yeah, I think he's left him on a ball in the centre. And he can also slightly swerve around the black and take the red in the top pocket. But I think he's probably going to play this one in the centre pocket, I think. In the centre of the table on the blue spot nearly. That's a shot, and he's pushed that other yellow down the table. That's a good shot from Tyson. There's still a lot of work for him to do though. He's actually going. And it's just not happening for Tyson. That scoreboard pressure's there as well. He's not left Jake anything easy here. I think Jake here doubles the yellow up into the top pocket where the black is here. I don't think he cuts it. I think he doubles it, leaves the white on the top rail, just like that. And actually, that's a very good shot. Yeah. Now Tyson's in the whole world of hurt. And you can see there, like Tyson Howie doesn't miss those by that far. That's a big miss. He's just not feeling it out there now. And I think Jake just plays the plant here. Just cuts the yellow onto the other yellow, or he actually plays the one over the pocket and comes back out, but well, that yellow must slide past into the other corner, which I didn't think it did. And that's a very good shot from Jake. He's not hanging around out there. Jake is just flying through these games. Maybe Dickie Williams might have had the right idea to keep going there with him. He is definitely here to play.
Table 4, Ben Noonan and Jack Reed. This is the start of round 4. Still best of 7.
Jack Green. And Shannon's played a good pot there, but playing it like that, it was not going to be good to land on the other ball. It looks like he's got an edge here, but it's not a bad shot. The $6 million man's just walked in and Very good camera work from Dan there. Yeah, this is an old top dog player with a new incoming top dog player. And the lag is with the new young fella, Jack Green. And Jack will be breaking the first frame.
Last 16.
Yep. Ben Noonan and Jack Green. Jack Green to break off in the last 16. And this is a race to 4. And Jack with a big break there and has potted a ball. First glance at the table, I would I'm near Opton Reds here. If he pots the bottom red down here, the top rail, and then takes the other red into the centre pocket, then the red that's... No, he's actually opting for yellow. He's first to go on. The yellows are in. And he has missed that by a fair way. We have Benny Nunu to the table with a pretty good out, especially with that yellow. With the red here closest, he just plays onto this other red, pushes it down over the hole, and he's on the other red to the centre. These are pretty much just ABC. There's nothing for Benny to do here, especially now he's landed on that red that he's right behind. He'll just drop this straight in the centre afterwards. He'll pot this bottom one, lands on that one last for the black. These are just regulation. I think Benny's playing like this starts to fly. There's, Benny's pretty unstoppable, and it's a bit like a Jake. Once they get going, it's very hard to stop. And that's the first frame to Benny. What happened there? Oh, I didn't even see what happened there. Oh, really? So we have Big Time Benny breaking off here. And Benny has dumped the white. I didn't really dump it, but it was flirting with the pocket and got hit in by a couple other balls. So young Jack Green has a huge opportunity on reds here. That's a good shot from Shannon on the other table. So young Jack here. So just play this past the black, and that's a good shot. And I think Shannon's just overhit this. Lucky enough for him, he's got the yellow off the rail, so we can just sort of come out, maybe try and get the black and move it up into the top pocket here, which is I think his best sort of result if he can from where he is now. A young Jack Green here. Has a black now, and they'll be 1-1 now with Jack and Benny. And Shannon has played around 4 rails and hit the black. It's a very good shot. And that is a huge break from young Jack Green. And at first glance, I think yellows look good. I just got a dicey one on the bottom rail here, but I think that still goes. Shannon's played a couple of good shots out on this black to stop Logan from getting ball in hand. Because I think if Logan gets ball in hand, he's pretty right. But then these balls are all, they actually link pretty well. Back to young Jack Green's game. That's a good shot from Jack. He can let's chop this in with a bit of top right, and then come up sort of in behind the black there. Whether or not he actually decides to go into the black and bring it into play a bit better than where it is, like this. He has done that, but it's caused him to miss the yellow just purely because he was wanting to get the black out off the rail there. And saying that where it was, I think he probably could have just left it for a pretty easy double. And Benny's now at the table. And that's a good shot from Benny to land him behind this red here, because it's pretty much the only ball. Well, he's got two, but and he's just pulled up a little short here. Benny would have liked to have been a bit closer to the right. Logan has gotten away with a bit of a shot there. He's another half a roll and he's probably not good. Judging on the overhead, I'm not actually still sure whether I think he has got no far to pot and hold in the centre pocket here for the black. I think he can pot it in the centre, but he's going to have to screw into the side rail. He's going to have to deep screw it and come off the side rail with the pot. And he has missed the pot. And he's conceded the game, Logan. And that'll be Shannon that goes through on a 4-2 as a conceded frame. Back to Benny and Jack. As I said, Benny had just come out a little bit far in a rail because he wanted to land a bit more straighter, but he has played a very good shot there. Now I think he just pots this, wants to sort of be close enough to the rail so he can screw back up for the black in the centre. So he's actually got to slide over onto the side rail a bit. And that is a very good shot from Benny. That is near like old time Benny, that shot. Has still got it. He couldn't have landed any better to pot this and screw back out. And Benny has missed that by a long way. I think Ben just needed to stay down on that and cue that ball in rather than try and belt it. But Jack's presented with another chance here. And Jack's going to play a containing shot. No, he's not. Just at first thought, I thought Jack was just going to set that and leave Benny a shot, but no. And that's a good shot from little Jack. Jack will just leave the white pretty much where the yellow is. He'll slide over a little bit, but not much. Just give him enough angle. He'll just come over a bit as well to leave himself a pretty straight shot up and down. Yeah, just like that. He only had to come over 4 inches. This should be pretty regulation for Jack. Doesn't need to do anything with the white. It's natural angle to go down behind the black here. He just plays straight through this. A little bit of top and then he should be behind the black. And that is perfect from Jack Green. And with that black, Jack Green goes 2-1 up on Benny. Big match coming up, guys. Gusta Giorgio taking on Mark Robinson. Benny to break off at 2-1 down. And another big break from Benny, but this has got a little bit of a couple of problems to it as well. Even on both sets of balls, he's got no starter on red anywhere. He's only got a starter on yellow, and yellows aren't that good. Red you can develop. And Benny, you could say, is a little stiff there. This is a little. This is very difficult. There is no out. So Benny could be looking at just a containing shot without a pot here on, which he has. He's tried a containing shot there.
Now I'm annoyed that I didn't. Well, there's no point. There's no point watching a match that I've played without thinking. I'm just going to drink another espresso martini. Do you want a drink, Dan? I'll get you a drink. Dan, you always get me drinks and I never get you drinks.
Hey, do you want to grab me? Do you want to grab me one more way there? Oh, can I just get a Kahlua and milk?
Kahlua and milk.
Yeah. Thanks. And we're on. And here's the big frame coming up. Not taking anything away from Benny and Jake. Two great players like Benny. There's nothing Benny hasn't done. Benny's a great player from of old and can still play these days. He's just tried to play a shot there, and it's just he had nothing to start with. So Gus has broken off there and coming up dry, and Robbo's to the table. And young Jack has played, and this no one wants to bite the bullet here and take either balls. Both players are just sitting back, I think, to wait who wants what. But I think Benny's going to say, I've had enough. I'm going to go into this red and punch it and knock these other two reds off the bottom rail. And if it works out, I'm going to start going. And that's what he's done, and it's actually come out all right. Especially if this red near the yellow, that he can play off the yellow to push the other red up a little bit, and then he's still got the other red to the corner. Thanks, mate. Beautiful. Good on you, man.
Does that get me a
and now, yeah.
Dakota, I was...
Put the mic on and tell him.
Oh, there's a loser. No, like at the start of I was moving away this year, but now I'm not. So Dakota replaced me in all the events, and now I'm back. So I'm like, well, I want to play them. So
Oh, you want a spot?
Yeah, at Bendigo.
Yeah, I've got a spot at Bendigo on our side. All right, you're in. Done. Yeah, 100%? All right, done, you're in.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, cool.
Easy as that.
That's a huge side we've got in Bendigo. And Rowie Shields, myself, Georgie Zamaya, Paul Pike, Doc Holliday, Mick Reedon, and now young Loden Brown as the last player because I hadn't filled the last spot yet. But that'll be nice to have young Logan Brain in it against the nemesis of Dees K. Cook. And Robbo is starting to do what we call Robinson things now. He's on the out. Oh, there's a shot Benny's played there, and he's come square into the back of the yellow, and he's snookered himself. There's an easy out, and Robbo goes one frame up there against Just. There's an easy escape, but I think it leaves Jack. He leaves Jack everything bar the one ball. Benny's actually going to have a go at this, and he's actually pulled the ball. He's actually pulled the one ball that was holding Jack. He's pulled it off the rail now. And we have Gus breaking now. And he's gotten through the white there, but to no result. He will walk it away from the table and turn it over to Robbo. But just at a quick glance, I don't think Robbo's got too much on to actually start with. I don't know whether he's inside the jaw of the centre. I can't quite see the... And that's a good shot young Jack Green has just played there on the other table. Sorry, sometimes it's a bit hard to try and commentate both tables. You might think I'm calling the wrong shot on something, which I probably call them wrong anyway. But yes, Robbo didn't have a shot there, as I said. So he just played a containing shot, just to hold. And
hello, everybody. I'm joining Rabbit here in the commentary.
G'day, young Logan Brand. Very well done on your Friday night efforts there, mate.
Thank
Played
you.
very well.
Actually,
bit disappointed myself. Jamo got me in the semi. I wouldn't have minded playing you, but
oh yeah. Actually, I did not play well on Friday. I survived on Friday.
You survived.
And then Saturday I played awesome and kind of crushed everybody.
Ah, well. No, you played well. You obviously played well, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately today was not a continuation of said form, but oh well, such is life.
Yes, that happens. As I said myself, I played very well Friday night and then didn't qualify yesterday. So
Yeah, good to hear.
yeah.
Logan, how are you, brother? Tanas. Oh, that'll be Jason Tanaskovic. Probably
Yes.
just butchered his last name. G'day. Yes, I'm good. As Rabbit just pointed out, I won the $50 and $25 Friday knockouts at this event and won over $1,000. So I'm good from that perspective, but bad from the perspective that I just lost and played awful. However, I have an espresso martini, so life is good.
So he's all good now.
Mm-hmm.
And Robbo was just trying to play a plant there with the Reds and missed. A little Gus DiGiorgio is back at the table.
Gussie,
But
roommate Gussie.
the The balls are actually horrible. There's
a lot of
work
left
to
in
do.
this frame, yeah.
A lot of work left to do, and that's why Gus is there tapping his fingers. He's just looking and going, "What is this?"
See you at Albury and Rocky. Unfortunately, not Rocky, Jason, but I'll definitely be at Albury. Our team had to pull out of Rocky. We had a player who couldn't make it, unfortunately. Yeah, definitely Albury. Hopefully I'm not playing you in first round of Albury again. That was
And
pretty
Gus has spotted that red in
unfortunate.
there, and I think what he's actually working at here is he's working at looking and getting an angle just to go into this yellow and red together on the other side. Because the black does pass in off that yellow into the centre.
What's he just spotted, sorry?
He's spotted the red.
Red, okay.
So
Yeah,
he's
I like the
looking-
reds too.
He's looking at this angle here.
I like this
to-
shot. Just set this up and all the pressure's on Mark because
Yeah.
all your balls go.
He's killing
and
that.
Mark has 2 balls on rails, 1 ball behind yours, now 3 balls on rails. So I like that shot from Gus.
Yeah.
Clever.
Gus still has the 2 reds up the top end of the table.
Oh, no, you didn't, Tanaz. You played awesome.
Getting back to the frame here with young
You've got to address the chat too, Rabbit. Come on.
Jack. Sorry, mate. What have I done
You've got to
there?
address the chat too. That's what
I
I was
wasn't even looking up there at those. Hey, mate, this is my first time being on here.
Oh, no
I was
worries.
all nervous, but I'm starting to come to the drift of the party of what's going on.
Nervous, are you? Just relax.
No, I was. I'm not nervous. But yeah, no, I just young Jack has just overhit this last yellow in the centre, and he's just he's almost come in between the 2 balls of. But I think I don't think he should really worry too much. He just plays this yellow with a bit of top right, and he lands on the one in the centre. So just as long as he doesn't overhit this one, and he's actually played it really well with a bit of bottom. But now I think he's actually got to go up off the top rail. That's why I said I would have liked to seen him just come around a bit more and be above that. But he'll play through this off the top rail and back down, and the black will be in the centre. Now, that's a great shot if it doesn't. Now, he's on the other side. I would have liked to have seen him. He's spotted this black. This is a great shot from little Jack. But just with that red that was there, I would have liked to have seen him play it with a little more check side, so the white actually comes off the top rail and makes sure it's not flirting with going behind that red. But great
sorry,
from
Donna.
young Jack.
We don't know the score for Tranny and Tia.
Tia 3-0 up.
Okay, we do know the score from Tranny and Tia.
That's bullshit. No, that's bullshit.
Oh, never mind. We don't.
We
Revise
don't.
that for
We
a third
don't know
time.
the score.
I actually dislike your call on the check side there. I like just playing it natural ball.
Yeah, but if that had another 4 inches of roll on it,
He could have
he
also
snookers himself.
He could have
where-
also come like 2 foot short and still got it.
I
so
know that.
You just
That's
aim
what-
to not overhit it. You aim to underhit it rather than overhit it.
I understand where you're coming from, but coming down just with that little bit of check side, so the white is coming down this side of the table, you're guaranteed not to land. But that was actually checking down the table to pull up a little short, and he could have been snookered. But
Just
judging him, it
just
was a
keep
great
simple.
shot.
Keep it simple,
Yeah.
right? You don't need to overplay all these shots. Anyway,
No.
Gussie on the reds here.
He's looking pretty good because the black passes the yellow into the centre.
Yeah, he's got things to deal with.
The only
So yes, he's
tricky
looking pretty
ball-
good, but he's got to find a way to get on this red on the furthermost
Nah, he'll be
right.
on this now because he'll
Yep,
play through this with a
correct.
bit
This
of
is the
side
shot.
and bounce
Get
up
up here.
over, and he's on it.
Now he has to slither through the gap between the yellow and the red.
No,
in
no,
order
no,
to
no,
still
no.
be on the other red.
No, he can't slither through it. He has to.
You hit the yellow. and
He's
you
got to
should
play
go
into
through
the
gap.
yellow. Yes.
Yes, it creates the gap that you then
Yeah.
go through. Is Mick Reardon still in? Good question.
I think so.
3-2 Tranny.
I just don't know. 3-2 to Tranny. There you go. We have an update on that. Thanks, Solid. One of your guesses was correct. You really
And Gus
bold
has
Oh dear.
He's played a massive shot there and just covered the black. with the other yellow.
No, he's actually played a poor shot there. He got into that a little bit too much with a bit too much backspin.
I don't
if he
think.
got a little bit less
I don't think so.
backspin on it,
Well,
he would have been all right.
I disagree with you this time, mate, because he needed to get into that to get the wide out.
If he just
backs
got
off
the right
on,
line,
yeah,
you didn't need to hit it that hard
I
because you
think-
just slipped through the gap. You knocked the yellow and the red. The red goes further to the rail, and
I
the white
think,
slips through, and then you just screw off the red and you're on the black to the centre.
Okay, I think
You're welcome, Donna.
I'm quite happy with your call there, but I think he needed to play it like that to get it out. But I think he's a bit unlucky for that yellow to have gone there and covered that. And I don't know.
Oh,
Mate,
if he can hit some of this onto the
If
yellow.
these two yellows here, but judging by the look of that, there's no way that goes through there. He's off his head if he thinks that goes through there. Does it go? No way. No.
He must think his chances are better just being on the black than having that random red sitting there.
Yeah,
Either way, his chances are
I think
somewhere around
I
zero.
think he's actually looking at, my opponent here has 3 balls on the rail. I've got to get this black out of here.
I think he's thinking this black needs to go in now or I
and he's
lose
hit
because I'm playing Mark Robertson.
He's actually opened them all up
Yeah.
and he's fouled there. Mark's got ball in hand. Still a bit of work here for Robbo to do, even though he's got ball in hand. And going on the other table, young Jack Green here looks like he could be going to win the match here. He's got it. He's got the match on his hand. He's just got to stay composed and keep potting balls here, and he'll be all right. And what's he done here? Oh my God, he's gotten ice. I actually think, Dan, they can't hear you, but I don't think he could pot either one of those balls. So he was actually going into them, but I think he went about it a little bit too. Now he could be in. And young Jack Green has just nailed a huge ball down the rail. Jack is playing like he's on a mission here.
Thanks, Deadly, for the update there in the chat. Mick Reardon is still in and he's playing against Dave Limerith. But pretty disappointing that you don't know the score, Deadly. I mean, come on, man. You're letting us down.
It's Deadly. It is 4 o'clock. Deadly wouldn't even know where he is at this time, probably. And Jack has just played a shot there. I don't know what he was thinking, but now he's actually in a bit of trouble. He's just gone from actually pre-regulation out to, and Gus has missed that, and give ball in hand again to Robbo. And he's going for a big double here, and he's missed the double, and we will have Benny back to the table. And this is still, this frame with Robbo and Gus, as it started out from the start of the frame, it was ugly, and it's, even with ball in hand, it's still not regulation. And Benny's played a good double there to get him going in this frame now.
Yeah, Benny's got tap-ins here.
And I think he just sends these all home. And
Robbo has a shot to nothing to run this yellow up the rail if he wishes.
3 wishes.
Yeah, so shot to nothing means if he misses it, Gus is snookered, so it's sort of a free shot.
Yeah, he's just got to hold back a little just here. But he's nailed
and
that.
he's nailed it because he's Mark
nailed
Robertson.
that.
Paul Younger and Shannon Hinton.
Now, I'm actually going for Gussie here on the right-hand side, so I hope Robbo chops up. Though Robbo's a great guy and all, but Gussie is my roommate. So there's a little bit of bias.
Oh, look, Benny has made that out, and we are
housemate, not roommate.
we are now at 3-2.
Yep, the Nunu.
And we have Nunu to break off. Now,
come back.
if Benny can hold the white on the table here with a big break, we could be going to 3
Nice shot,
all.
Mark.
And that's a great shot from
Actually,
Robbo.
It does depend. If it
No, it comes back
it looks
past
on the
black.
screen that he doesn't have enough angle.
Yeah, no, it's
but
easy
he
past
might be
the black.
fine.
Yeah, very
Oh no, he was
easy.
actually straight on it. So
Yeah.
it looked like he had.
That's probably
the-
why you
the exact
lost that
awful angle.
last round. If you thought he wasn't straight on that, you obviously
Hey,
couldn't
hey,
see
hey.
straight.
Chill out, bro. Let's not be.
And Benny has pulled out the break of and he has got a yellow starter to the centre.
Yeah, but yellows are kind of rubbish.
No, yellows aren't rubbish, Logan. He's just got to have one good positioning shot, which I think he pots this yellow into the centre pocket and screws down off the bottom rail and comes back up. Then pretty much they're out.
Here's what I think.
So he
goes
plays
reds.
this. Well, I'm saying that he goes yellow.
Because
and
you go reds, and you go top ball to the middle, ball on the rail. This red in the middle of the table to the bottom left, other red to the middle, and then
I
black.
think he's got hampered
And you're
queuing.
done.
I think he's got hampered queuing for the red, so he plays
Actually,
this,
you know what? On
this
second
yellow.
thought, I think he goes yellows.
Well, mate, I called that first, but anyway, Logan, we'll worry about that. Now he plays through this and has.
Yeah, because the yellows are way easier, you see.
Now, Benny's
'Cause all
starting
he's got to
to-
do is land on this ball on the right hand
Now-
side. And
The only thing with Benny here, I don't want to say it. He pots this yellow into the centre, and he's got to land pretty right to get this ball back over for the one down the rail.
yeah,
But-
the problem with yellows
problem
is his
is-
hardest ball, it looks like he can't address until
Well,
either he plays a good shot here and gets on it, or
No,
it's
he
his
needs
last ball.
to- he
and
needs
that's the
to
last
get-
thing you want.
He needs to get rid of that yellow now, because the transition off that yellow doesn't give him back to the black.
The problem with
Because
getting rid of it now is there's no easy
he
ball to land on.
Well, he can't play through it, so
I would, yeah. So he's going to clear these two, and then he's going to have to unfortunately use his heart.
As the
he's
last
landed
ball.
Pretty awful too. Actually,
no,
he might be
he's
okay.
fine. He's fine with that. He comes off the side rail, but
Yeah, he's got
like
to
I
load this with
said,
right hand side, flick
um,
up, nice shot. But now this has to be an absolute banger of a shot, and I reckon
Well-
even the great Ben Noonan is below 50% to get this.
Well, no, I reckon
That's how difficult this
Benny.
shot is.
I'll tell you, I reckon Benny pots this, and he'll come out. Now he's had a good crack at that, and look, the only thing here is the red that's on that side. But if that red
I'm
goes
playing a
into the
snooker here, and
centre,
I reckon Jack will too. You just hit that red full ball. Actually, do you though? You're playing Ben Noonan. He's going to get out of the rail.
I do not like the snooker there with the ball over the hole. Especially,
We'll see what Jack does.
I think Jack
really like
slides
the
this
snooker
onto
here.
the bottom, onto the rail like that.
Actually, no, the shot
Now-
to nothing's better.
No, he's not
Backing
playing a
safe.
shot to nothing. He's going game here.
Yeah, but if you miss, you can snooker.
No, he pots. Actually, he is snookering. Now, I don't like that. Not especially with Benny. Benny,
like it.
The Bennies, the Jakes.
Look, tell you what. If Benny gets this, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay?
well,
if he
a
gets
good
it,
call.
if
But
he doesn't get it, you're completely wrong and you're
Look,
humiliated.
and
everyone in the chat will laugh at you. They'll be like, "Who's this guy? Where did he come from?"
I don't know how many martinis this bloody Logan's had, but he's obviously had a couple.
This is my second, actually. So I've had hardly anything.
But if Benny pots this,
Nice out
that's,
by Robbo on the right hand side that we've said nothing about, by the way.
now Benny's missed that by. Yeah, no, that's proven to be a good shot. Now I'm pretty sure here young Jack just takes these out. And Robbo's going 3-0 up against the Giorgio.
Robbo's actually crushing Gus's dreams over there.
Yeah, I think Robbo's on a mission here, and there's two of them. I think Robbo's on a mission and also the Jake McCartney mission.
You know, actually, Robbo owes me a drink, so if he wins this whole thing, it's going to be some pretty spectacular drink.
I'm hearing you there,
I would
mate.
like a friggin' Lagavulin 16 on the rocks, please.
Yeah. And I think Jack just takes this red straight up the top pocket now while he's behind it.
Oh, you reckon? I like the middle, but it's sort of a preference thing.
He might pot it in the
Like
middle.
whether you prefer the easier shot or not. You know, that's sort of what it's about.
he probably takes it in the middle and then he sort of hits into the side
Natural
rail in between,
position,
in between both balls, both reds on that side rail. It doesn't matter where it hits. But he's missed that. And this is why I said I would have preferred to maybe pot that straight. And he's left Benny to come back to make it 3-all here.
Jack, you got no bottle, son. Where's your bottle?
I think there's a bit of Benny big time Noonan creeping into Jack's head there.
Oh, I doubt it. Like
anyone else?
Everyone misses every now and then. Like,
I think the bit of factor might have come in there.
I think
it was
a
the
poor.
win.
I think the better analysis is it was a poor shot prior to that.
Where he landed.
He landed
yes.
in a bit of no man's land. You know, no man's land to make a World War I reference.
Yeah, saying that, he probably could have took the ball over the hole.
And that's Benny, a terrible shot that he's gotten away with. Has he? No.
I think that has landed. I think that has bounced out enough for Benny to drop this into the centre.
Look, he deserves to not be on this with how poorly he played that shot.
I actually don't think.
Anyway, Gussie, let's talk about Gus, all right? Gus is about to go 3-1. Because he's just tapped these in
and that is
fraction.
In.
Yeah, good. Well, I meant
and it did go in.
So
we have a big game here now with Jack Green and Benny big time Noonan.
I'm going to call it Gus's favourite now over there.
They're 3-all.
Gus, big favourite. If he wins today, I'm going to make him the best meal. All right, when we get home.
Who?
Gus.
I think Robbo.
I'm gonna make him like a nice steak. I'll go to Woolies. I'll pick up like a Scotch fillet.
I haven't got Robbo in the Calcutta, which I normally would have.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just saying that I think Robbo breaks and goes frame here.
Look, Robbo. Yeah, that's likely to happen.
There's a lot of times he's on the hill and breaks and goes frame.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Scary both do things like that, and Jake, they all do it.
That was a terrible break.
Has he made a ball?
I reckon he's hot racked himself there, given how poorly they spread.
And
that table breaks like trash, especially when I'm playing. I couldn't get a ball off a break to save myself.
And we have young Gus at the table now.
Oh, give me a spell. G'day, Trent. Good to see ya. Good to see you watching. Shame you're not here, Trent. What? You can't afford the flights? Come on, mate. There's a million people's houses you can stay at. This guy. Anyway, hello. I'm looking at the chat, Rabbit. I'm not just talking to myself. Right?
Yeah, I know that.
Rabbit's just looking
I'm
with this
watching the screen. No, I know what's going on with you.
That's part of the stream.
Who are you talking to anyway?
The humans
Mason.
out there watching the stream.
Oh, all right. I'll have a look
They
at who
want to get
I want.
involved.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk to them.
Oh, see, Rabbit's such a snobby.
And Gus
Gussie.
has just drilled the wide into the centre and said, "Here, Robbo, take this home."
That's not the best shot I've seen Gus play. I've seen him.
Oh, the pot was good,
better.
but just the position of the white in the pocket was bad. And that is a great shot from young Jack Green to punch that in and land on his dead ball up here in the top rail. I still can't see the gap between the yellow and red in the centre, whether or not it's another frame of a whole world of hurt still. They're not on anywhere. And Jack has laid up a snooker there.
So Robbo's found a path he can take to clear all the balls around the black and make this clearance with ball in hand. So he stuns this in and he plays this other ball And I'm a little curious where the black goes. I think the ball on the left-hand side rail might be his last ball, and he plays the black to the centre. That, or he right now nudges the red that's just above the black away. No, okay, so black to the centre will be his final.
I think he leaves this last yellow down on the side just to slide down and then put the black straight in the centre.
Is there an echo in here?
No.
Oh.
Oh. Fuck. I was thinking about doing that laugh, but I can't get that laugh, so I'm leaving that
Not
one.
even listening to me,
No,
right?
I was leaving that. I'll leave that one alone.
Last ball, drum ball.
Oh,
And we are
keep it
right
straight.
here.
No,
Robbo
looks
is
good, Robbo looks
going
good.
to lead this last yellow. He wants to get down the table a little bit behind it, but I don't think he needs to do too much.
Gussie's going to be shattered.
And this will just slide down the table a bit. Oh, he's gotten into this. That's perfect. He is fat. You cannot play that any better. Now he's just got to drop in and the black straight in the centre.
Yes, Trent,
And that-
I'll
that-
see you there.
that is,
by the way. Trent,
That is just poetry in motion there from Robbo. Oh no, and he has missed an easy black to the centre.
Come on,
And
Gussie!
Gus comes to the table.
Told you Gus was favourite.
This-
See, he's got factor.
This could be a big turnaround, and Robbo has near grabbed the knife out and just stabbed himself.
He's committed seppuku live
Yeah.
on camera.
Yeah, nah, Robbo is.
Solid's given the wow in the
He's
chat.
just jumped down on that dead straight black and just shanked it.
You know what? It was a tough one. All right.
No, it was dead straight. It was not tough at all. But that just shows that
Nice
the
starter,
best
Gus.
players are human and can miss.
Actually, but look, both of these guys are my teammates, Robbo and Gus. But you know, you gotta go for Gussie.
Oh, look, Gus
Gotta go for the underdog.
Gus is a great little kid, but
Robbo, that's the
I
face.
still call him a kid because
Yeah.
he's that fucking short.
Would you
know.
would you describe that as resting?
And here we
seed
go
face?
with Robbo's face. Have
Rabbit?
a look at this.
Resting seed face. You reckon that's a good description of it?
From Dan there with the cameras, that was a great look on
Thanks,
Robbo.
Dan.
but I think Dan got a little late on that camera then.
No, it was good enough. We got
was
we
good.
got the
We
picture.
got the picture of what was going on.
We
but-
don't want to get this stream demonetized, all right?
No,
so
no.
it's good that we.
And
only
Gussie's making
zoomed in
short
there.
work of these balls. And we're going to go to 3-2.
The question though is, do you reckon Gus gets this black?
Oh, look, I would back him.
Okay.
But it could miss, it could jaw.
I reckon he nails it.
And I think it
And
is.
it's his-
I think it is
his
Gussie's
break
break.
next.
I think Gus has the break. So this could potentially, if Gus can pot a ball and play and have a good out here, they could be on the hill together. And that
Gus
is
makes no
3-2.
mistake
Make
on the
no
black.
mistake there. And Gus gives a little belt to the table.
And
Just to say, I'm still here, Robbo. You miss shit like that, I will punish
Mick
you.
Scary's just walked past. I can tell what he's thinking. I can actually read his mind. He's thinking, God, my best friend's a muppet sometimes. How's he missed that? What a tap in.
And yes, Robbo's.
He's thinking,
Robbo's
I've got to play
feeling-
doubles with that guy next weekend.
I'm actually feeling a bit for Robbo there because that was just he played awesome to get the land dead straight on that black, and then I think he just thought it was too easy and just
It's honestly the reason I'm sort of harping on a bit and stirring the pot here is that was such an easy black, and Robbo is fuming with himself for missing it. I imagine he just thought it was
Well,
unmissable and there was
for
nothing
Robbo-
to do, and he just slapped
For
it.
Robbo needs to just forget about it
Absolutely
because
he
if
does.
this breaks dry and it's not,
Oh, hello.
but there's a lot of work in this frame too. This isn't, like I said, a
Yellows-
regulation out.
Yellows, have. Well, I
and-
say yellows because the reds, I don't even really see us. I don't know if you can start on the left. No, I'll defer to Gussie. I don't really know what to do here. I probably favour the reds.
If
now
you
that I
can
think
get
about
the
it.
red, you can get land on this bottom one to break the red and yellow out, but there's no easy.
There's also
the outside red he's got.
The red behind the black is awkward as well. It only goes to the top pocket.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of work.
And on the
to
other
do.
table here with Jack Green and Ben Noonan at 3-all. Benny here, he's on and out after Jack missed that last ball, and Benny is starting to roll through those.
We never said he wasn't, Kiara.
I think Benny.
Oh, so it's not Kiara. We never said he wasn't Franca. Why you got to be picking fights all the time? Look, brother, let's not talk about my match, all right?
And Gus nails that red.
Third round, the train wreck, disaster, catastrophe. Insert words to describe something terrible here. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Still.
Ooh.
That was terrible.
It was my fault. Yeah.
Now this is actually.
No, it was. Dan saw it. It was terrible.
I don't know on the camera whether or not Benny has gone a fraction too far on this, whether he can hold for this other red. I actually think he needs to play around them because I don't think he can hold. And that is why he is loaded up and he's played a great shot there. I thought it was close to the centre, but it wasn't that close. Everybody getting hearts in mouths, and Benny will take this black and win 4-3. And there it is. Benny has still got it. And that is Benny through to the last.
I think I'm muted. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to the bar again. Benny.
Table 14, Aki and Sam Zetman.
I think all Gus was trying to do there was just trying to contain Robbo, but it was pretty. He didn't have much to play with, and I think he's just left Robbo a pretty easy containing shot back. I think Robbo just tucks in behind this yellow. Snookers Gus back and forces him to play this other red, which is exactly what he's done. And Gus now is in a whole world of hurt. He's unless he can, well, actually looking now, maybe Gus can play a big double back in between the two yellows here. It's a big shot, but I think if the red passes the yellow, Yeah, that's what he's looking at. Actually, no, he's decided to play a containment back. Is that whole screen moving?
Oh, Paul Clack, he's not Pike.
Yeah, Paul Clack, not Pike.
Hang on.
And
Ian and Jeff Perkins to take the please.
well, we have coming up for you guys Stevie Tran taking on the Paul Clack. And Steve Tran will be breaking off. And I think Tranny has hot racked himself there because the ball's never moved from the centre of the table. Well, you have Clacky to the table at a first glance. And this is going to be an ugly frame, so I might just go back to the Gus and Robbo frame. And Robbo has all these balls. And he's just made that out a lot easier by moving that yellow. I think the only thing is here, I think Robbo was intentionally going to play the yellow that's closest to the white off the yellow that's on the rail just to make it an easier pot. But I think he's just come up a little short, so that's why he's going a different route now. He's changed the route. He's going to try and get it from here. And yeah, well, I think he might try and come up with a white now. They might be able to just land right behind it. I don't know whether he's. I think he's actually going to try and go right into it, which he has, and that's a pretty good shot. Especially if he's on the other yellow over the other side, nearest to the red. If he's on that ball, he can just drop that one in, drop the other yellow that's in closest to the centre, which he is, and this is all over, guys. But saying I don't think he's going to miss another black. This one's out off the table a little. Yeah, this is regulation for Robbo now. Just stuns this across the table a bit and leaves himself. Probably doesn't want to leave himself dead straight on this black because of the last dead straight black he had. Probably giving himself a little bit of angle, and so that's what he's done. He's made sure he's overcooked it and put it to the other pocket, because this now he actually has to line this shot up, and he'll probably nail this because it's not dead straight.
I missed.
Logan Brand is
missed
back
the-
with me on his third Marta, and no,
wow.
Robbo is having problems with potting blacks.
That was a tough one. But again, not one you'd expect Mark to miss.
No.
This is so Gus is the best single ball potter in Victoria, according to Mark, and he's missed it.
Gus has missed that. That was that's just and I don't think Robbo will miss this one.
It was a tough
but
ball.
stranger thing, that's the second. This is a third black lucky. Maybe this one goes in. I hope Robbo doesn't take that to heart too much, what I just said. But oh my God, I thought that white was going to go up and clip the red and go in there. But no, that is Robbo over the line, and I think Robbo can breathe a sign of relief there because missed those two blacks. Robbo was But anyway, he has gotten
bad luck,
through.
Gussie. That's
Gus, you're back to
devastating for Gus. He had
a
a chance there.
sausage for tea now. You were getting steak. Logan's getting
Bella, all right.
Logan's getting you a dirty old sausage for tea now, Gus.
It's Gus's fault, all right. You can't blame me for jinxing him. I honestly,
And Clacky,
every time I have a hit
Clacky
with
has
him,
just
Bella, he
played a
knocks him in
foul
like
there.
it's nothing. I guess there's no pressure when he plays me. So
Clacky has just played a foul there and give Stevie Tran ball in hand. And there's still work to do here, but Tranny only needs to land. If Stevie can land just a little high on the outside ball on the opposite ball to the two yellows, he can cut that to the corner and it'll open the other three up perfect for him. He's just going to make sure he lands right here off of this pot. And he just wants to land a little high on it. So if it makes sense, just wants a little bit of angle. And that is no good from Stevie. I said he needed to land a bit higher, and he landed more straight and had to force it, which has left him right behind the red.
Table 17, Rose Martin and Dan French.
And he has fouled and give Clacky ball in hand. The only problem for Clacky here is ball in hand doesn't help him because the red and black are tight together and does not pot. And Clacky's, the scratch of the head says that, this is, not good. Just a little bit of a gap and he's all right. The only other, I think if he plays this is a big shot from Clacky to say I'm going to nail a double here and beyond. I think he's just maybe he's going to. I don't like that because the likes of Gus, I think this is the better shot. Try and get the red underneath the yellow. Oh no, he's faded it. Yeah, that. I like that shot. All right, Clacky. That's why you're out there and we're sitting here. Maybe. And Tranny's played a pretty good shot there.
Table 24, Cody and Kat.
And Clacky's played a. Look, it's a good shot, but I think the yellow squeezes under the red here, and also the white just comes through and pushes the other yellow over to the other pocket, and that'll probably give Tranny the out. Especially if he squeezes this red out of the way, I think it does. And yes, it did. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Tranny can just pop this yellow in the centre, and he will hold off the red here. Just go into the red. No, he doesn't like it.
Yo. Oh yeah.
Oh, we have Gavin Roberts wanting to come onto the mic. So I think I'll leave. And
you and your pussycat eyes.
Wait,
Oh my
was that
God.
muted? No way that was muted.
Yeah, that was me.
That was muted. Do it again.
Welcome. They didn't hear it.
Yeah, do it again.
Table 21, Chad and
It's on now.
B.
Pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat eyes.
and that's
That was
that's
honestly,
Gavin Roberts at his best.
It might be the greatest thing I've ever heard. Oh, Rabbit, you're just breaking all the equipment.
I'll breaking the equipment here. We're still all right, mate. Yes. Well, at least we
Okay.
don't have Gavin running through stark naked. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's we're kind of sick of seeing that.
Still early days, he could do.
Solid said, stick to streaking Barry.
Yeah.
Great comment there, Jamie.
Is that Mr. Stevens there, is it? Hello, Jamie.
Tranny's just missed there.
And Clacky now,
He had a tricky shot there.
I think it... Shannon.
Yeah, that's probably what he would have done to me, just quietly. So. Oh, well, sorry. We were just saying Joel Younger just beat Shannon quite comfortably. I would have played him if I wasn't a spastic.
Look
Oh,
at
Clacky,
and
that's a
Clacky has
terrible
got a
result.
little stiff there.
I disagree.
I think
that's not what he
I-
wanted from the shot. He played it poorly.
I think my
And he's got a bad
co-commentator gets a bit harsh on some of these.
Well, no, when people
Balls,
play bad shots,
yeah.
you got to mention it. You don't just pretend that they got unlucky. I mean, come on now.
And I think he's played a recovery
Now
shot
that
there.
is quite
Now
a good
that is-
shot.
that is a huge shot. He's,
That's actually
he's left himself a double
brilliant
here,
shot,
and he'll just
However, he got quite lucky there.
he'll hold
There you
with the
go.
white here where the red is for the black under the bottom yellow here. But that's a great shot from Clacky
Yes.
to result.
He's got to go around off 3 rails here, most likely.
No,
One-
just a
oh,
hold
no,
there straight. He's missed the pot.
Sorry, I thought he had more angle than that.
Yeah. That's a good shot from Tranny. He's right in behind the yellow.
Yeah, beautiful
Just
shot
to
there.
float this and put the black into the corner pocket here, where the corner pocket where he's standing.
And
And that will do it.
1-0 to Tranny.
1-0 to the short guys. Tranny 1.
Table 18, Dale Munro and Cheshire.
Tranny.
Well done, Steve.
And we have Paul
looking
Clack
to fight
breaking
back
off.
here. Who do you reckon was favourite out of these two, Rabbit?
Judging on, look, to be honest, they're both great players.
Yeah, I know. It's a tough call, really.
But I think, to be honest, I think Tranny probably plays a little bit more than Clacky.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Colton and Marcus, table 13.
Is Gussie's not leaving, is he? I'm not going to let him. Hold on. I'll be back.
You're all right, mate. And I'm pretty sure here Tranny mops all these up. I don't know whether you guys can hear that, but I think Gavin Roberts has been drinking a little bit too many beverages, I think. Yeah, Tranny just pots this one straight to the corner. He'll take this last red near the centre of the position, but yeah, pot this one in the corner, and he's if he leaves, pots this, comes to the top rail, leaves himself close to this one in the centre. And then the one on the right-hand side of the table, he'll leave that to last, just to pot and come back over under the black. And this one, he doesn't have to do anything here, Stevie. He's got the right angle there. It's perfect. It's just pot the red, comes down slightly and just plays straight. Leaving yourself just a little, doesn't have to do too much. And I think he's okay. I'm not sure. I think he might have actually come a little bit far. I think he might actually have to. I don't like the stunning into the yellow there. I actually think he might play through this and go up off to the top rail and come back down. If he plays top through this, goes up through to the top rail where the nameplate is and comes back down. Well, that's a great shot to go into the other yellow. Dan Lynch, who's not on, did call that, but I didn't like that because it could have just sat in behind. But this is, yeah, that's a great shot. Yeah, I think I just sort of thought from there, straight up to the top nameplate and back down, he was guaranteed. But yeah, he knew what he was doing there. And Stevie to break off at 2-0 to Steve. And that's a better break. He didn't hot rack himself so much this time. And he does have a starter on red to the...
Gavin Lemon. Get the bubble gum shots.
Yeah, hello, Gav. Yeah, no, I've got to drive home today, mate, so I'm just having a quiet Kahlua, mate. Good to see you, buddy. And Tranny has potted that red down and straight into the corner pocket, but it's... I think Tranny should be on a reasonable out here. The only problem ball he's got a little bit with is the one closest to the black. Unless he gets rid of the two bottom reds first, that's what he's looking at now. That's his only ball that he needs to get rid of those two reds out of there for that red to go in, because otherwise he's got to play that red to the centre. Saying that, he could potentially actually come down the table. I don't think he wants to do where he's pointing with his finger now. If he can get the white to come in between that yellow and black there and sit anywhere in there, he'll be quite happy. Now that's gone wrong. The black does not go anywhere now, and he's forced now to play. I think what he needs to do here is to play this plant with some left hand bottom and come into the back of that yellow and black, so he still has the other red to play after it. And here we go. He's playing some serious stuff here from Tranny. And he has potted that. I'm still not sure where this black goes. I'm a little lost on the black. Because to me, I don't think he tried to even go into it then. Is he just thinking of a double? So if he pots this red to the corner and lands on the top rail here, I'm near thinking he's just going to say, well, I'm doubling the black. Or does it? Well, he's looking at playing it off the edge. I don't like that. I don't like playing off the edge of the yellow, because I think it's just... it's going to tie the black up. Unless he pushes it further over. I think I like Tranny just potting this and landing on the bottom rail, play the other red and just go for the... Yeah, he has decided that, because trying to play off that black was crazy. He has played now. This is a little. I don't think he can hold for the black for a double here.
No, he wants to be on that line he just pointed his cue at.
Yeah, I think.
No, it cuts into the bottom right.
What?
Yes, for
Does
certain.
it go into the bottom right,
That's what he just lined up, Rabbit. He
Right.
put his cue on the line.
Well, I thought all along it didn't go because he was looking at trying to clip it off that. He was trying to pop the red off the black.
Well, otherwise it doesn't make sense for him to put the cue where he just put it.
Yeah,
Tell you what, I can just walk over there and have a look.
Well, I think he's going to go into it. I don't think he's... because it doesn't go the other way. I think he's got to go into it. Yeah, no, he had to go into it. I said that, yeah. It never went.
I just went over and looked and it flew in. It flew in.
Nah, he went into the black, otherwise it would have...
No, it flew in. If he just landed... He wasn't trying to land... He was trying to land on the black, not go into it. It went easy into the bottom right.
Really?
Yeah, really easy.
Well, I don't know. Because he
I
was
just
trying
went
to...
and looked at it.
All right. Well, he was trying to play it off the other ball. But anyway, after all this, The original shot I said,
Yeah,
he's
missed
missed
it.
that by a mile. He ended up playing the double that I said. Now, Clacky's got a good chance here now to try and reel it back into 2-1.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about here. He's just going to tap these
They're
in.
just regulations. As
Have you got the bubble gums out, Rabbit?
yeah, I said that to Gav. I saw that before.
Oh, that was actually a pretty loose shot
And
there by Clacky.
Clacky has overcooked that
Wow.
about 2 feet. And now he has to come down and make a good pot on one of the other balls. And he said, no, I'll just give you a straight shot on the black to the corner. I'm not sure what Clacky was thinking about there. That was like just, here mate, have that frame. And that is 3-0 to Tranny.
Oh, I missed the last 18 seconds. Did he miss and leave Trenny fat?
Well, no, he just, I don't know, he played the ball, didn't go anywhere near the pocket, and just left Tranny dead straight on the black with the white.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what he was trying to do.
Maybe
but-
he bought Trenny in the Calcutta.
Oh, you never know. Well, we don't know who bought him.
I'm
Maybe he
only
did.
joking. I'm only joking.
Oh, you never know.
Clacky's a man of utmost integrity. He would never do that.
Oh,
But I was just wondering, who did play Tranny?
You still in, Shag?
I don't know.
Called me Shaq, so I thought I'd just steal it.
He was in a
I'm
group.
gonna win this thing.
He wasn't
I think so, yeah. Yeah, they said how's Tranny, not a seed. And it's not going right for Clacky here either. This is another match a little bit like the Tyson Howie Jake McCartney match. Just nothing going right for these boys. Clacky's come up dry, potted the white, and a little bit of work on either sets of balls, but both lots of balls are pretty good. You've got balls linking to break out anything that you want, and I think at first set I think he'd go red.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I'm back anyway.
Okay.
Is what I was getting at there.
I'm not going to start singing with you yet.
Rabbit, I hear you have a voice of an angel. Someone told me that. Zamoya told me that, actually. He said, Rabbit, this Rabbit bloke is actually quite a good, accomplished singer. You used to sing opera, didn't you?
Opera.
For the orchestra.
And Tranny has nailed that and tried to extract the red out of there, but has missed it. And you know,
now he's in a fair bit of strife here.
I don't think he is, Logan. I think he's got an easy double here. He just doubles his
the
back
double
without
goes.
even.
See, I wouldn't have thought it was on. I thought he had to play this red to the top left and slither under the yellow, nudge the yellow away from the centre, and then have tap in.
He just doubles this. Yeah, he just doubles this yellow in, and he's the rest
The
of
red,
them all,
you mean?
They all link after this red drops in, and that's straight in. Like
centre of the
never even touched the sides.
Do you have Trenny in the Calcutta?
No, I don't have Trenny.
Big mistake there, buddy.
He was that short, I didn't see him. So
fair enough. You bought the old Roth, who tragically lost to Joel earlier.
I think where Roth lost that game was when he potted the black out of turn.
Yeah,
that turned the game around. He should have been 2-0 up. Anyway, that's gone and passed.
That's neither here nor there.
And then my other player who knocked out Thorpe went out next round against Scary.
Yeah, Joey.
So, and then I don't know who the other guys that I've got. I don't think Chase Daly even made it because I haven't seen him all day. So
Charlie Hawk, if you're watching, I want to apologise for playing so incredibly poorly today.
And Tranny is going
Thank
to
you very
take
much, Mark.
these out.
All the best.
When you go back and
You'll
look at
be
my
on-
commentary on yours, Mr. Robinson, do not take to heart about what I said on the third black. I said, surely Robbo cannot miss a third black. Mate, it was too easy. I said on the commentary, I said, you walked around. Nah, you that one down the rail, mate. You landed like you put it on a dime, and I said, "Oh, this is easy. You just don't have to do anything. Drop it in." You did. You walked around. You were dead straight in the black, and you must have just switched off and just said, "Oh, this is."
I went, my arm went like this, and I hit a white thing on a table.
Yeah.
And then a black thing didn't go in.
And that's Tranny through it for Paul Clack out.
Well played, Tranny.
So we have the balls getting drawn out of a hat now. The
Here we
people
go.
are all in the.
Tranny won 4-0.
All right, I'm out of here, guys. What do you do? You turn this thing off here.